Welcome to Watch Anime Recap. The sauce for this forbidden anime will be on the pinned comment below. Just keep your eyes peeled. If you don't know where to watch this anime, then Google is the way. All toe-stepping scenes during the making of this recap were supervised by professionals. Please don't try it at home. Enjoy! Our story of this forbidden anime begins with Akane, a beautiful girl acting as the manager of their school's baseball team. All the boys in the team admire her not only for her beauty but also for her kindness and support for them. Akane is in a relationship with Shoya, one of the members of the team. However, they have to hide it from everyone else because it's forbidden for team members to have relationships. Akane recalls how her feelings for Shoya started. She used to be with the swimming team but quit because she wasn't hydrodynamic enough. She eventually joined the baseball team because of Shoya, and they developed feelings for each other. After their baseball practice, Akane catches their coach trying to show off his dancing skills to one of the teachers. It seems Akane knows the rumors about their coach being a party animal are true. She looks at him with disgust since she's more of a stay-at-home and read a book kind of person. The coach stops and orders Akane to visit the guidance office later because he'll give her another special lesson on how not to be a killjoy. The girl can do nothing but agree since she has no choice in the matter. Later that night, Akane meets up with Coach for her special lessons. He tells her that even if she is doing well academically, she needs partying skills to make it in the world. The coach starts the lesson by making Akane practice her champagne bottle popping skills. Akane complains to herself that she doesn't want to learn what Coach is trying to teach her. However, he reminds her she's taking special lessons for the sake of her future with Shoya. It turns out that their special arrangement all started when the coach caught Akane and Shoya secretly trying to party in school but failing. Out of the kindness of his heart, the coach decided to go out of his way and give Akane some guidance to help her avoid being an epic fail when trying to party with Shoya. Naturally, Akane threatens to tell the teachers about the coach, assuming that she wants to be a party animal. However, he points out that Shoya secretly loves girls that can dance, and taking his lessons will be in her best interest. Since she loves him so much and doesn't want to be a bad girlfriend, Akane agrees to take the coach's special lessons. The coach begins the lesson, and Akane doesn't feel right about it. It seems she thinks the coach may just be scamming her with his lessons like the other so-called gurus out there. So, she plans to secretly record the lesson and use it to get her money back later if it ends up subpar. While practicing champagne popping, Akane learns the coach uses a secret juice to make him dance. However, Akane suddenly passes out after her awkwardness makes the coach accidentally step on her toes. When she wakes up later, Akane sees the coach holding her phone and sending a video to his computer. She discovers the coach has caught her plans to record evidence of their special class. He shows Akane the video of her being awkward and continuously getting her toes stepped on. Recalling the pain even makes her sick to her stomach. Coach says he'll send the video to Shoya for some feedback, and Akane begs him to delete it. The coach agrees to delete it, but first, he wants to give Akane another special lesson as compensation for breaking his trust. The next day, Coach makes Akane join the team's training sessions by the field because he believes the main issue is that she lacks muscle coordination. Of course, he tells all the players they aren't allowed to look at Akane because they need to respect her. Akane is then shocked that the coach wants her to take one of his special lessons then and there. She also worries that she might accidentally get her toes stepped on again, and it would be embarrassing if the other players saw it. Throughout that day, the coach kept training Akane at every opportunity he got. However, she endures all of it since it'll all be over once he deletes the video. Later that afternoon, Shoya asks Akane if she's alright and if the coach is doing anything strange to her. Akane immediately tells him nothing is wrong and that she's not the kind of girl to let such things happen. She assures Shoya with a kiss and tells him to have faith in her. Shoya leaves happy and unaware that Akane is still training with the coach there. Akane and Coach spend the rest of the day continuing their special training. Akane believes she's reacting strangely to the training because of the special juice, but the coach says he didn't use any. The coach wants her to realize that her transformation has already started. The coach relentlessly continues the special lessons throughout the day and into the night, ignoring any of Akane's pleas to take a break because she needs to develop endurance. Eventually, the coach tells Akane that Shoya is calling her and he wants to let him hear how she's doing with their special lesson. Akane begs him not to do it because she's shy. The coach says he won't do it if she agrees they'll continue the lesson without protective equipment. Faced with the intense pressure of her training and the thought of Shoya finding out what she's slowly transforming into, Akane loses focus and her toes get stepped on again. She gets overwhelmed and agrees to the coach's request. The coach then asks Shoya if he heard what his girlfriend said. He then ends the call and continues training Akane without his protective equipment. While the coach shows off some new dance moves, Akane panics and tries to figure out how she'll explain herself to Shoya. However, getting her toes continuously stepped on is already starting to take its toll on her mind. Akane is already struggling to focus on how she'll explain herself to Shoya. On top of that, she doesn't realize that the forbidden hearts of partying too much are already starting to appear in her eyes. She eventually reaches a point where she no longer cares about anything. Not the video, Shoya, or anything else. The only thing she wants is to continue taking the coach's special lessons. When there, the coach reveals that Shoya's call earlier was just a lie. Hearing this, Akane lets out a wail of happiness, thankful that Shoya didn't hear that her training isn't going too well. Meanwhile, the coach lets out a smile of satisfaction, knowing that it's only a matter of time before he can mold Akane into the ultimate party animal. After their next baseball game, Shoya tells Akane that their coach got angry at them because they lost. He vows to do better in the next game, which then reminds Akane why she fell in love with him and what she's fighting for. Shoya asks Akane if they can be together a little longer, but she says she can't because it's already late. Little does he know that she is already sweating from excitement for the lessons the coach will give her that night. Not long after that, Akane loses herself again in the coach's special lessons. It seems the coach used the video to make Akane visit him regularly for an entire month to help him improve his lesson plans. Akane is already aware that their daily lessons have transformed her into an avid party enjoyer, and she can do nothing about it. The mere stench of the coach's champagne bottle is already enough to make her lose her mind. The coach tells Akane she should become his assistant guru since she's starting to get the hang of his lessons. Akane says she won't because even if she enjoys his lessons, she still loves Shoya. The coach says that the boys in the team, including Shoya, only wants her for her looks. Akane disagrees, saying their camaraderie is true. To prove her wrong, the coach challenges her to a bet. She agrees because she can finally stop taking his special lessons if she wins. The baseball team wins their next match by landslide. It turns out that the coach told the players he'll let them experience what it's like to be a party animal if they did their best, and the team delivered. The coach makes Akane pretend to be a baseball fan named Luvia and makes her party with his top players. Hearing one of the boys seemingly recognize her, Akane goes all out on acting as Luvia. Akane does things she would never do, so they won't figure out it was her all along. While she does that, the coach laughs because he can't believe that Akane would actually go through with their plan. Since they're new to the partying scene, the boys keep stepping on Akane's toes, which melts her brain. She can no longer tell if she's still reacting as Luvia or herself. Eventually, she accepts that she's already being true to herself and that she's awakened something inside her. After their victory party, Akane tries to gather her composure. She starts thinking about how her toes will be after what happened that night. Then suddenly, one of the boys discovers that Luvia is Akane. She freezes and no longer knows what to do or how to explain things. The boy tries to start another party, but the coach steps in and stops the young man. He then declares that no one is allowed to lay a hand on Akane without his permission because she's his assistant guru. For the first time since their special lessons started, Akane starts seeing the coach in a new light. She now thinks that he's such a reliable person. Everything suddenly becomes clear to her, and she finally accepts what she's become. Akane says an apology for Shoya and, with a soft smile, confirms that she is, indeed, the coach's assistant. She immediately breaks up with Shoya the next day to at least give him closure. Akane and Shoya parted ways without saying anything to each other. When the team goes for their training camp, Akane also tags along. This time, she no longer hides what she's become. She now takes her job as a manager seriously. She inspires the players by letting them party with her even if they keep stepping on her toes. Later that night, Shoya listens to some boys from the team talk about the amazing party going on in the other room. It seems Akane is at the center of that party, and she's partying like it's her birthday. For the party finale, she asks them to test their home run skills. The reward is that they can practice dancing with her without any protective equipment. The boys try their best to land a home run, but in the end, the coach takes the win. As the coach takes his prize, he asks Akane if she's glad about breaking up with Shoya. Akane explains that she did have feeling for Shoya, but she ended up falling in love with the coach instead. She adds that Shoya will only get hurt more if their relationship continues. Since he knows Shoya is listening, the coach tells Akane to stop acting like a martyr and loudly tell the truth. Finally, Akane says what the coach wants to hear. She says she broke up with Shoya because his champagne is just from Walmart, unlike the limited edition and artisan-made one the coach has. When the coach pops open his special bottle and accidentally steps on her toes, Akane loses it. She now realizes she has a lot to learn. She asks the coach to give her a lifetime subscription to his lessons, and even says she'll become his lifetime assistant too. As for Shoya, he can do nothing but lower his head, sad that Akane's toes will never be the same again. In the morning, Shoya hands over his resignation from the baseball team. As for Akane, she's now fully embraced what she's become. She continues to be the baseball team's manager and morale booster. On top of that, the coach has also accepted her proposal. He now wants to make her his official assistant guru and will process her papers after graduation. While she thinks she doesn't deserve such an honor, Akane tells the coach she's thankful that he'll do that for her.
Subscribe for more videos like this. Turn on notifications and leave a like. It really helps the channel.